Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hello, welcome in. If you can hear the sound of my voice, you have found yourself, fortunately, in the pillow and blanket fort on the channel Grandma Plays a Game. Hello, my love, I'm Grandma. This is my channel where I play games. And hopefully, this is a place you can stop by whenever I'm live, hang out in the pillow and blanket fort. Make yourself comfy cozy. You don't even need to show up in chat. Just hang out. Let me keep you company while you keep me company. Everything will be fine. Although for a little while we will be um, living in followers only chat, which I don't think is a huge thing to ask. I really don't. And only because you know, folks be shitty out there sometimes. Like, hey, let's go poke the thing. And some folks, let's be honest, a lot of people just don't have a lot of agency in their own lives and are not really capable of uh, taking accountability for their actions. So, yeah, it's sort of sad. Of all the things I taught children when I was teaching school, I was very grateful that I was allowed to spend time working with who they were going to be, not just what they were going to know. And having that trust relationship with the parents was a big deal for me. So, thankfully, we are here and it is cool. This might be the coolest day we're going to get this week. So I thought, hey, why not put on the little Bunsen burner again and let's go back over to Frostpunk. So we finished A New Home and we were successful. We finished the last autumn. We were less than successful. I played the arcs a few weeks ago off stream. It's nice. It's a fairly straightforward and simple scenario. Um, so I thought either we would go through the last autumn again and do better, which will be the fallback plan. If the Fall of Winterhome is not one of the most beloved scenarios, the last autumn is really way up there. Also, by the by, kids, use this command in the chat. The base game is $2.99, I think, US dollars. They were just on sale the last time we were playing at the end of May, beginning of June, I think, and so yeah, let's spread the love. Let's show the love to these devs. Game that's worth 10 times as much. And in this era of people coming out with new games um, that are not necessarily any better than this, um, and charging, well, large prices. The idea that you can get games like this, games like Dishonored, um, for less than $5 right now. And this is $6 for base game, 3 expansions, 3 DLCs, original soundtrack, and a digital art book. If you weren't watching the art in the slideshow before stream, we'll show that again in each one of the breaks. But I just, it's one of the reasons I don't have a problem playing some of the, as we call it, games gone by. Um, because they're viable, they're engaging. The other game I've been playing recently from 2017 is Rain World. I didn't check to see if Planet Crafter was on sale again. Um, that's another game that we picked up for, what, 50% off. I received it as a gift. Um, there's lots and lots of good entertainment media out there that is not $75, $99. Nothing against the studios putting this stuff out. I paid $99 for Hitman World of Assassination in 2022. I paid close to that for Baldur's Gate 3. Hey, PG. Some real gems are there. And the last 25 years has been such an incredible time for games that the ability to pick up something like Dishonored, the original Dishonored from 14 years ago, 14 years ago, is still something that I could sit down and play every day. So let's support the developers who have already been out there and maybe missed their limelight. I mean, I like to watch a lot of games journalism. Also, good morning, PG. How the fuck are you? Yeah, I mean, if you look now, you can get Hitman World of Assassination, I think, for less than $5. Again, I was happy to pay the money I paid for it. It's a beautiful game. I've played it for 1,000 hours. That's $10 an hour. Um, I can't really. Is that right? Yeah. I really can't hate that because it's been worth it for me. I've built this whole channel on Hitman World of Assassination. I can't wait to see the remasters on the original games. I just loaded up the Sniper Assassin game um, because I want to have that in this rotation. We do still have a replay of Blood Money to finish the original. And I would like to play through some of the old stuff before the remasters come out. I like to do that. I like to highlight what games have done, how they grow, and especially with studios who really appreciate their players. If you didn't know, the devs for Dishonored have why is that not working? Stream elements? Did we turn that off by accident? Did Grandma accidentally turn that one off? I didn't mean to. I would like to keep these chat commands open. Open. Oh, we did turn it off, Grandma. Is bad, Grandma. Don't. No. Try again. There it is. That's just the first video. I'm sure there's a whole playthrough. There's like 9 different videos. I'm sure there's a whole playlist, I mean. So, yeah, definitely check that out. The other game that I've been playing, Rain World, $2.50, bro. I mean, it is it is like this. It is far more rich and intense. This War of Mine was another one I picked up for less than $5. Let's take care of the studios who are continuing to take care of their communities. Arcane continuing to take care of their community. Larian, they put out so much additional content on BG3 without I think after they already knew they weren't going to make another Baldur's Gate game ever. Um, I think Hasbro showed their hand and Larian was like, ew. Though, has anybody ever told you that's kind of ew? But that's Hasbro. You look at 11-bit studios, the love they not only pour into the games, but then all of these additional pieces of content that, okay, it's a group of people you can tell love their game. IO Interactive, oh, I am so proud of IO Interactive for everything they've done. They did a lot of content. I don't know that it's anything new now, and I don't know that there's anything that's like DLC, but they did a lot of additional polishing on the game based on player feedback, and keeping in mind they were in beta early access for 4 or 5 years. They'd already received a lot of feedback, but then didn't say, oh, we're done. Like, they put in a lot of quality of life. They put in that whole modding capacity in game. Create your mods in the game. So it's not even you have to go download something from somewhere else. The functionality they added is a lot of stuff they just did not have to do. And I think that's what separates studios who care about people playing games, and that's what makes them want to make games. There are other people who just want to make games, and there's nothing wrong with it, but my particular flavor of restaurant is to go somewhere where somebody cares about their patrons and wants to make food that excites people instead of just, I want to make exciting food, and then you need an entire subreddit called We Need Plates. Which I think is hysterical, by the way. All right. I need to open a game. Oh my gosh, I haven't played this in so long. It's not even on my recently played list. Anyway, I will be doing Rain World. I have not even played Sniper Assassin yet. I bought the whole bundle with Blood Money Absolution, Sniper Assassin, and everything. When I bought Hitman World of Assassination, that's why it was so much. I bought like the bundle deal sort of thing. There it is. The Punks of Frost. I have less than a quarter of the achievements in this game. Wow. That's a whole thing. How you been, PG? Huh? How you been? What? There we go. Whew. Ugh. I love it so much. Tired. Started playing Stardew Valley. And stayed up till 3:30. Oh my gosh. That's how I got with the Planet Crafter. That's how I was with this War of Mine. The first day I played this War of Mine, I played for 12 hours. Oh, my mouse cursor is so small, I can't even tell. So I'm not ready to play the Refugees. I understand that the Refugees and On the Edge are both pretty intense. Yeah, this War of Mine is gorgeous. I mean, if you are unafraid to face the reality of the fact that humans are terrible and that all of us are basically one blink away from living in a world of scarcity where we are under attack, you don't want to do that. You don't want to think about that, but if nothing is more apparent in our world right now, it's that many of us sleep under a blanket of protection we don't have guaranteed. And the people providing it can change their mind at any moment when their priorities shift. So the reason I wanted to go to the fall of winter home, plan ahead. If you're only reacting to crisis, one slip too many will mean that your people or you end up dead. Okay. Are we getting a narration?
To whoever is out there, if anyone, know that we were here. We did our best. We, the survivors, doomed by our own mistakes, aware of the risks and the price to pay. We took our last chance. And we failed.
Our generator is malfunctioning. After our leader ignored the problem for weeks, unbearable cold and brutal repression drove us to rise up against him. He didn't go down without a fight, and half the city was burned to the ground in the fighting. With the generator hastily patched up, your first task as a new leader is to restore Winterhome and convince people it has a future. Then you'll be able to investigate the cause of the generator malfunctions. This is the first time I've ever touched this scenario. I have, I think, something like 50 hours in Frostpunk. Not a lot. I have a lot more in this war of mine. But the art, 11-bit studios, dude, as a developer, I mean, they're also a publishing house, but as a developer, their art, their music, it's not a full story thing. Well, there's, how do we say? There are stories within the global scenario. So the global scenario is we're an alternate future from London where a catastrophic event caused a sudden winter. So like in the 18th century, 17th century, there was a little ice age kind of thing where temperatures plummeted, and so this is like an extreme version of that. And temperatures are plummeting, down below 100 Celsius. So in the scenarios that are available, the basic one is called A New Home, and that's the main game. That's what you would say is the base game. And then they created 3 expansions and 3 DLCs. So you can see all of it there. And they did the same thing with this war of mine. They created the base game and then came in and started adding scenarios where you were playing as different characters who did different types of work in the city. But this scenario appeals to me. So we did A New Home. We were successful. We did The Last Autumn. We were not as successful. That is a precursor to A New Home, and talks about the production of the first generator. And I played the arcs off stream, and now looking at what I wanted to come back to, the Fall of Winterhome really duplicates much of my experience in the military. In fact, I had one unit that I went to when I was assigned in South Korea where the previous office holder to my position had been so terrible that some of the Korean nationals had taken out, this is rumor, but I believe it, had taken out a contract for a hit on this guy. They wanted him dead. He was racist, misogynist, xenophobic, like all of the worst stuff a person could be. And so I got in there taking over huge operations like the dining hall and things like that, where 90% of the workforce were local nationals. And my activity managers were amazing, and they were very grateful to have me in place, and we worked together to pull that place back up. So we went from a point where people were literally ready to have somebody severely beaten or killed to having that dining hall ended up receiving awards when we would do holidays and things like that. People were so inspired. They were creating the most amazing food art to decorate tables and things like that. First time I had ever seen, some of the art that people can do, like just with a tomato, the way they slice it and turn it into a swan. But yeah, that was an incredible experience. So it happens a lot in the military because people move very frequently, and in the 90s we moved a lot. I was transferring stations, like changing countries every 18 months. But yeah, so walking into a scenario where your previous person has completely fucked it up, and now you're in here to do the rescue mission and try to get people to trust again. I thought, hey, you know what? I've actually done this in real life. Let's see if I can do it in a game. Our people are suffering in this badly planned, starving, half-ruined city. You have to restore their hope and quell their discontent. For a start, remove the charred ruins to show that the city is recovering. Our engineers will inspect the generator once you deal with the present crisis. No, thankfully I did not have to deal with the guy. He was gone, right? Well, he wasn't. As the military often does, they have a terrible habit of just moving people into the next thing. He was still somewhere around because he was married to a Korean national, which is really wild. But I did have another assignment where the guy I replaced was, after he left, again, people were relieved to have anybody replace him. And then reports started coming out of the woodwork that he had, I gotta remember my controls. Okay, temperature's gonna go down, but then it's gonna come back up. We have 37 sick, 11 gravely, 35 amputees. Oh my goodness. 535 people. 170 kids. Oh, golly. Alright, let's go look at the Book of Laws. What has been passed? Oh, man. We definitely want to start taking care of people. Okay. What have they done over here? Okay, so this is, you can choose faith or order. We chose faith in A New Home. But anyway, the job where people started coming out of the woodwork and saying this guy was like sexually harassing, because it was 90% females in the office. It was an accounting thing. And they were like, he was disgusting. So I gathered together all the information, contacted the people on the base who took care of those things. They interviewed all of the individuals, came back with 11 accusations of sexual harassment. 8 of those accusations were found credible and chargeable. The guy was still, by a different commander in another unit, put in a position that had oversight of our office financially. And then he proceeded to do a whole campaign of anonymous accusations of fraud in our unit that caused the major command from Pacific Command to come in and do investigations. They came in and did full investigations every 3 months for a year because he kept sending letters. All right, so where are the ruined buildings? Steel ruins. Wooden ruins. Okay. What do we have for food? 300 rations. All right. Wow, there's a lot of stuff here. There's no way we need 2 cookhouses. What's this? Tents. It is 4 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, go walk the pupper. 4 hours. Oh, I just cannot do that anymore. All right, let's go. How do I scout the ruins? $500 people. I hope you get a good sleep tonight, Boo. I surely do. Yeah, we're in trouble on the food. Yeah, once I hit 40, I was no longer able to function like that. I mean, I've had to at some levels. Oh, I don't like how any of this is arranged. We'll blame Stardew. Thank you for coming by. Love you bunches. Always wonderful to see. Sorry you didn't get to see any actual gameplay. But thank you for keeping me company. And, yeah. Go take care of yourself. Got some medical posts over here. A bunkhouse. Oh boy. That's gotta come down.
Please save the
Oh,
game.
Wolfie Kohaku, 235. Strem, Strack. You're never here for the game, but for you are lovely. Thank you. I mean, the games are good. That's not... You. Congratulations. Congratulations, Wolfie. 235. My goodness. Thank you. Yeah, we were just doing story time with Grandma. Man, if I feel like we have duplicate facilities. What's this? An outpost depot. A beacon. A coal thumper. Okay. So turn the generator on, remove at least 30 ruins, raise hope to 50%, reduce discontent to 25%. We woke up this morning and 79 people died. Okay, well. How many coal thumpers do we have? Okay, this looks like it has actual tents around it. Does it have a gather post? Oh man, they put cookhouses in every... Oh my goodness. That's just madness. Where's the gathering post? Are they literally just sending people out in the cold? Bunkhouse, 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 tent. This is all ruins. Okay. The generator. We have 900 coal. Alright, we're gonna turn the generator on. We are going to... assign people to the cookhouse. I always try to put the children to work in the cookhouse. What's this? A hunter's hut? Well, let's see what else we have. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. Wow. This is wild. We need to be tearing down buildings. Okay. Well, I guess we need to make sure we're getting people to work. They really set up a whole bunch of cookhouses. Alright, so we need to get ruins taken down. Why don't I have the thing that lets me... Can I not destroy those? Maybe. Okay, weird. I'm not sure how I'm meant to take down ruins. It usually has a little X up here. Sawmill. Okay, we can put some people in there. What do we have here? A medical post. Medical post. medical post. So they basically made a bunch. The weather's been dreary and miserable, and you fucking love it. Yes. I love it for you. Okay, so we don't even have an infirmary? Oh my. Why can't I... Oh, if I click on ruins, it will... Oh, if I assign people to these... Okay. It will start tearing them down. Alright, so... Let's get this whole area knocked down. Alright, 15 on everything. That's the gathering post. There it is. That's not what I wanted. What's that? A cookhouse? Eh. Gotta remember all my keybinds. Hunter's hut. Let's get this whole area put together. Over here. And start tearing down the ruins near it. Okay. Because that's our coal thumper. Yeah, I think we just kind of have to start picking places. What do we have over here? Another coal thumper. All right, let's get this area also started. A steel works. Yeah, we're gonna need that.
There's plenty to do.
Do we have a gather post here? Yes. What's this? This all looks like ruins. Okay, pause the game. It's 10 o'clock in the morning. Everybody needs to stop for tea. Okay. Let's get this peopled up. I don't have any engineers in... Okay, cookhouse, bunkhouse. Where are the workshops? How do I find that again? Where are the engineers? Alright, so this is our primary area. Okay. Let's quick check. How many people are unhoused? Alright. Oofta! We have no wood. This place is a mess. Oh, hey, workshop. Max. Is that the only one? What was that? There's only one workshop. What's this? Hello? I'm clicking on a different building. Okay, that's a hunter's hut. You need to destroy that. That is a fighting arena. That's a sawmill. Okay, so we are taking stuff down. So every now and then, Grandma, you have to unpause the game. Alright, so we're just gonna focus on putting this area here back together. Stop it! Alright, this cookhouse is making food, so that's fine. Bunkhouse. Bunkhouse. Wooden ruins. Let's get that taken down. Wooden ruins. Let's get that taken down. Okay, I think we found the derelict area. Okay. What's that? A child was injured at work. Hey, send him home. We got more children. Okay, pause the game. We need to build. Let's build the important things first. Wooden ruins. Okay, these appear to be coming down. Okay, that's a tent. We don't have anybody homeless yet. Yeah, our weather got cold. Although, here's the thing. Remember when I was saying how much that, that odor was just driving me insane? Good, good, good. Alright, so pause the game. Alright, let's make sure we're getting all of our ruins destroyed in here. These are homes. What's this? Oh, right. The gathering post is taking care of that. Alright. Our engineers need to be researching. Oh my goodness. It's about to get cold. Food, health, and shelter. What have we done? Alright, so we can build houses. They've gone for hunters, but what we need... They researched hothouses, but they didn't make any? Okay. We need medical post upgrade. We need to... Alright, book of laws. Let's get some things. Oh my gosh. Alright. Oh, I don't have access to stuff. Alright, this is somebody who has already fucked up my my tree. Well, as much as it's gonna piss people off, in order to get extended shifts, we need to do emergency shifts. So I'd rather if they're if their discontent goes up right now. Hi Elaine, how are you? I know, everybody's mad. What's this? It's another cookhouse? Like, I don't understand why they built cookhouses in every neighborhood. This must be something, Wait, there's only 2 cookhouses? Okay. Wooden ruins. Let's get everybody on that. So what this scenario that we're coming into here is I'm gonna put the kids to the ruins over here close to the generator. So we have to basically tear down a whole bunch of stuff. We're coming in. You have a lovely thank you for sending your warm weather. Yay! You're welcome. Did you like the wrapping paper? Okay, pause. What is this thing? Okay, that is also ruins. Uh-oh, what is this thing? Cold homes. Oh, we're not. I'm not fucking with you. Get the fuck out. Awesome. Next, where are the rest of the engineers? Okay, there's 2 over here. What? Oh, right. Alright. Alright, so then we need, that. I'm glad you were able to get out and go swimming. We need to build another workshop if this place is gonna survive. Where are we making space? We should be tearing some shit down. I guess it just hasn't happened yet. Okay. What are you guys doing? Waiting. Oh, storage is full. Well, let's fix that. Yeah, let's... Okay, where is my coal thumper? It's this one over here, right? Okay. Yeah, whoever set up this city was an idiot. Alright, they're getting some stuff taken care of. Alright. Let's do that, okay? Yeah, we've got some nice, cool weather here as well. Okay. Oh. Um... Oh my gosh. The day-night cycle is gonna kill me. Okay, those are all steel ruins. I can't even see what I'm looking at here. Okay, wooden ruins. Let's get... Oh, we need another workshop. That's right. Alright, let's get to the second day. Are we gonna be okay on food? I don't think we're gonna be okay on food. These guys are out. They'll bring back 20 per day each, 40 per day. We have 500 people. There are no hothouses. This is driving me crazy. Alright, but this is what we agreed to do. We are coming in to take over from the idiot who was in charge before. Okay, where can I put this? Hothouses don't have insulation. This needs to be in a warm area. Okay. Well, it's 2 o'clock in the morning, so as soon as we get people available. Let's try to get all the wood we can get. Okay, that's everybody employed come morning. Alright, so we're clearing, dominantly we are clearing out this area over here. Trying to maximize some coal production. And then we'll just watch over here as people become available. Shut up. Almost makes you wish for a nuclear winter. Thanks, Bob. Yeah, I'm not really doing anything that's raising hope, so... Yeah, if you're scared for your kid, just keep them home. You're gonna be a pain in the ass. You're gonna be a theater mom the whole time anyway. So, let's get this set up. Really? Like, devs, stop it.
Brace yourselves. Cold is coming.
People are talking openly about overthrowing you. Okay. Have fun with that. There's only 16 hours of fuel left.
Work shift starts.
Are there people out here? I can't even... The overlay can be frustrating. Because, alright, we got dead people again. I see dead people. Sorry. I'm trying to do whatever I can. But, Oops, somebody else died. Put that back up, I guess. So what are these buildings? Oh, they're ruins. Is anybody working there? Yes. Oh no. Some ruins were cleared. Woo! About fucking time! Let's go, people! We got shit to do! Alright, we got Gathering Post working on that. Discontent has gone up again. The Book of Laws. Now we can do Extended Shift. Sign it.
Listen,
What?
everyone. New law is signed.
Heard a child's voice coming from the wreckage. No! We have to help the child. Alright, let's go help a child. Danger of disease. Scale back the heat zone? Oh. I don't know where the snow pit is. Okay, pause the game. Something is weird here. We need more people on food. Medical posts are currently not operative because they are too cold. Can we just turn your heaters on, maybe? Alright, come on, guys. Thank you. Pause the game. Add a new research. Heating. I need the efficiency upgrade. I'm sorry. This just has to happen. Now you guys can be on extended shifts. Where did we clear those ruins? All right, so is this gathering post staffed? Yes. Alright, so we only have the 2 coal thumpers right now. Alright. Food and heat are the most important things. So I need coal coming in, and I need... Now, where is the freaking snow pit? I need to figure out what they're talking about with this snow pit for dead people. Okay, so this whole area is being worked. Okay, let the game run. Citizen became gravely ill. Okay. See, I can't see if anybody was working there. Okay, there are people working there. Uh-oh. Divided in death. Sir, we've noticed the dead in the snow pit have been divided into 2 heaps. In one lie the victims of the fire and the brutal attempts to pacify the riots, many with gunshot wounds. On the other, the charred corpses of the perpetrators, the previous leader and his men. Some people talk about throwing them out of the city, far away from decent folk. Let's not talk about decent folk when it's the dead. Dead people can't pay more for their crimes than they've already paid, so we're gonna need to start building more storage areas. Let's get the road brought over. Alright. Convince people to trust you again. Well, about that. So, dangers of the cold. Okay. Radical treatment. I can't sign it. Thanks, though. It was fun while it lasted. Alright, 72 people unemployed. What's that? Wooden ruins. Take them down. Wooden ruins. Take them down. Okay. That's a lot of,
Gather your tools. The shift is ending.
okay. Nice. Alright. So we can make that one into coal again. Generator overdrive. Okay. Great. Genital efficiency. Pause the game. Technology. Okay, let's get... Oof, okay. We need the factory to build prosthesis. Okay, so it's either going to be industrial hothouse or infirmary. Oh, we don't have the care house. Wow, I don't think I can even get the care house. How many ruins? Alright, let's go look at the ones that have been taken down. Where's my coal thimper? Okay, there we are. So we should have ruins all over this place. Oh, that's the wrong one. Where's the other coal thimper? Over here. There should be ruins all over here that have been taken down. Alright. You know, I'm gonna hold off with people in the sawmill for a minute, because that's people I can assign to ruins demolition. Alright, we need to build another workshop so that I can have 150%. Oh no, we're gonna build over top of the trees. That makes me so sad. Sad face. Now we're gonna build... Oh, here we go. We can have a snow pit. What? Oh, you want to be next to a street? That's right next to a bunch of houses, isn't it? But we've got to keep it out of heat zones. What is going on with all of this, double roadway stuff? We got to get rid of that. That's a mess. Let's get it out here. Alright. And now let's go to build mode and destroy roads and come over here and that'll get us a ton of wood. Often one of the easiest things you can do in the game. To get your wood resources. Recover a bunch of wasted wood. Nobody wants wasted wood. Alright, the rest of this looks survivable. It's dumb, but it's what we have. Alright. Now we're gonna have to look at... I think we need food. I think food is going to be the priority over medical care at the moment. Alright. We have no rations. Alright, have we built any hothouses yet? Or did I stop that mid-process and never get back to it? Kind of need it to be somewhere it can be warm. Oh, all these extra streets in the middle. This is so dumb. Okay. I gotta get rid of that. Oh wait, is that a hothouse there? What's that? A sawmill. Okay. Alright, we need that hothouse. Can't put it over top of the homes, Grandma. If they were clearing out more ruins, it would be a lot easier. Alright, we're just gonna have to put it there. I hate it, but I don't know that it's lowering discontent, but yeah. Yep, I understand the repercussions there. Perfect. All right. All right, we're getting ready to take a break. I want all the engineers on extra shifts. And how are we doing over here? Why don't we get a steam hub built out here? Try to get some warmth. And get rid of this monstrosity. Like, every time I look, I see something worse. Alright, we only have 14 hours of coal left. People are sick. Can we build an infirmary yet? No. We need to research it. Yeah, if we don't start getting food, it's not going to matter if we have medical facilities. Alright, off you go. Wow. This place is a straight up mess. But we're working it. We're trying to get all of the wooden ruins taken care of first. Alright, we're about to go into the next day. Book of Laws. Yeah, y'all are just gonna have to believe in a higher power, cause I am not.
New law in the city.
Yeah, all the Monday morning quarterbacks showing up being like, we should have done this weeks ago. Shut your whore mouth. Alright. Come on, everybody. I need children for the hothouse. Let's go.
Move! Time to get to work.
What? We pulled the child out. Yay!
Please save the game.
Oh, what a good idea, Wolfie. We'll research an infirmary in just a minute, everybody. The engineers really just cannot work much faster. Yeah, we're gonna take a hit on the hope. Awesome. Elaine! Hi! 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 Hothouse. Max. Alright. What's going on out there? Alright, I'll save the game. Oh, it only goes till July 27th. Thank you, Wolfie. Yeah, we don't really do much with clips. They don't get any traction on Twitch, to be fair. Although you can watch old clips. I think all of my old Hitman clips are up there. They're kind of funny. I used to go back after every stream, every 4-hour stream. I used to go back through on Twitch because YouTube didn't have shorts 4 years ago. And I would make just sometimes 4 or 5 clips from a stream if we were having a really good time and laughing our butts off. But they used to get traction and views, but now the only reason I make clips on Twitch is because it's easier to make a clip on Twitch than it is to make a clip on YouTube. And clips on YouTube are not automatically converted to shorts. But if I make a clip on Twitch, it lets me auto export that clip as a YouTube short. So it's like YouTube makes it stupid. Like the interface, the ability to clip content on YouTube is super clunky. But on Twitch, it's super easy. And Twitch actually makes it easier to put on YouTube. So, hey, there's all of that. All right, Wolfie, can you do the ad for me, please? We are going to take a 3-minute ad break. I need to stand up and move around. Thank you very much. And thank you for pinning that on about the flowers. Anybody who wants that. I'm not sure what the additional benefits are for it, but it's really cool. So yeah, this is about every hour and a half or so we try to take a break so I can remember to stand up and move around and refill my hydration. So I invite you to do the same. All right, I'm gonna hit some buttons. You're gonna get 3 minutes, and I will be RB. Hello. Welcome back from the break, everybody. If you can hear the sound of my voice, you're watching Grandma Plays a Game. All right, go make your food, Wolfie. Thank you for being here. Love you, Wolfie. And everybody in the Pillow and Blanket Fort, thank you as always for sharing your time with me. Your presence is a present. We are returning to some Frostpunk because the weather cooled off a little bit here. Sorry for all of you who are still baking and broiling around the world. Looks like we're all taking turns on that. Not very pleasant for anyone. I mean, at least when it's cold, you can find ways to heat up in general, but not necessarily. It's let's just say weather extremes are not pleasant for anybody, so just also do us all a favor and try not to be that person who's like, oh, you think that's cold, or oh, you think that's hot. Just because your number is bigger doesn't mean it feels different. Numbers are a construct. We made them up. And something that is extremely hot for you because you're not acclimatized to an average temperature in a region might not be very hot for somebody else who's acclimatized to a much warmer region. That's why humans are capable of self-regulating their internal temperatures, and we're able to adjust to different climates, and that flexibility has allowed us to propagate our species across the planet. And we would not have that flexibility if we all could only handle one type of temperature. So please stop doing the numbers game and trying to make other people feel shitty because you're so special. Thanks. There's your public service announcement for the day. Stop it. Okay? All right. Thank you. We are playing the Fall of Winter Home right now, and I'm trying to recover my city from a complete jerk who apparently was killed when they tried to quell a riot against, and honestly, I can see how terribly they wasted resources in the area. So, we're just trying to come back through and recover what we can and bring up the hope of the people, which I'm not actually doing very well right now. So, my tea kettle is ready. Here we go. I keep forgetting to start the kettle as soon as I take a break. It's like, okay, we got to hit the break button on Stream Manager, hit the music button on VLC, hit the hotkeys for OBS. Okay, there we go. And in all of that, I end up forgetting to start the kettle. Okay. There we go. Let's go back to the game and see if I can actually do this, because I'm starting to feel a little like maybe I can't. Let me turn down the game sound a little bit. Because I can't tell how loud the game is for you guys. But when I Alt-tab to OBS, I can kind of tell... Alright. That... that it's peaking up in the... So... There's 2 lines on this. I'm not really understanding. Double rations for kids? We can't afford it. Actually, I'm really sorry. We don't have enough food for everybody. Alright, now we're making some damn progress around here. Add new research. Infirmary. Okay. We need to clear out the wooden ruins in this area. So... want to get all the wooden ruins. So let's go ahead and build a steam hub. Try to hit the right keys, Grandma. All right. Yeah, I know. People are starving. Alright, pause the game. I'll have to overlay for a second. Okay. That's a sawmill. We need to build the industrial hothouse. We've only removed 20 ruins. Alright, we need houses of prayer. We need to focus on places where people live. I can't see what I'm doing. Can we get one over here? Maybe? I can't tell the range half the time because it's also showing steam hubs. Alright, is that a house? Yes. Okay, good. Alright, so for here, we just need to get you connected to a street. Done. Okay. Oh, escape. There we go. 94 people. What's that? Sawmill. 69 available. Nice. In a heated snow pit? Where's the... I don't even know where the snow pit is, y'all. Where is it? I thought we built a new one way out in the boondocks. Alright, pause the fucking game. I can't even be bothered with journals and shit right now. Alright, this snow pit out here. Is there another one? Dismantle it. Why do we not have any food? Like, we have 3 or 4 hunters' huts and hothouses. Where is our food going? I can't even pass up any laws. Alright, y'all gonna starve, I guess. What? I didn't recall anybody. Is that these guys that I told to return with the engineers? Oh, fuck you. Oh, I can't go back. That's the thing. I can't go back to a previous save because you make so many micros that accomplishing them is almost impossible. Okay. You know?
End of shift. Go rest all who can.
Yeah, we'll open a new medical post. No problem. Okay. We only have 13 hours of coal left, so we need to do something about that. So our weather stuff has been completely disabled when I didn't do... Oh, the engineers from the weather station, because I pulled them out of the weather station? Alright. Alright. We need to build a factory, because if we don't start manufacturing prosthesis, we're gonna have some problems. Pause the game. Hold evening prayers. Alright. Build infirmary. Thank you. So where's all this space? Okay, this is all the space. Okay. Pull it out. We need to build another medical post. Pull it out. Alright. Nobody. 24. That's a sawmill. I don't really care about that right now. Alright, we're not doing terribly on temperature. The tents out here are cold. These are just ruins. Those are ruins. Oh damn, people falling like flies out here. Try not to overlap these too much. The scouts have returned safely. Alright, good job, scouts. Go back to the weather station. Oh, no, that doesn't matter. Barren Hollow, Snowcliff, or the Dreadnought. Let's head over to the Dreadnought. Infirmary, there we go. Max that out. Only 7 hours of coal left. Well, I think we might have killed everybody. I am discovering that my ADHD is really gonna get in the way on this. Alright, let's build gathering posts. Alright, we'll put Is all of that ruins? Wow. Wait, what was that? These places are all nice and warm, so the kids won't be freezing. They can come in here and just dismantle stuff. Alright, that's cold. Did we get all of these? We don't have any future, babe. We ain't got no damn food. Because for some reason, we're not getting any food. We only have 1 hour of coal left. Well, sorry guys, but I think I doomed us all. Your time has come. Yeah. They kicked me out. I missed my deadline. Oh, I did what I could with what I had available. Was it my best? I don't think so. I don't think so. We can try it again. But stream has been 2 hours, so. Should we try a different scenario? I kind of want to try it again. Let's see what we can do. We'll focus harder on food at the beginning, so we're not all starving. I mean, food and heat are usually the easiest things to... wow, 86 people died. That's a lot. Pause the game. Look. Monarchy! Hello, my love. How are you? I hope you're doing all right. Hope is too low. All right. So while the game is paused, let me get in here. I want to look at ruins. And I want to get children on these early ruins here in the front. You know, game, I don't like you sometimes. We'll prioritize clearing out things closest to the center. Alright. Stop it. Thank you. Okay, wooden ruins. Come on, kids. Actually, not that one. We'll just get all of these knocked out. Okay, here we go. Try one more time. See what I can get done. See if we can be a little bit more methodical on this one. And work on a very specific area. That's not what I clicked. Why did that come up? Okay. That's what I wanted. And make sure that all the heaters are on. Okay, that's a sawmill. We could take that down. Okay, so what I want to try to do with the remaining people is we're going to go to Snow Pit. It's okay. We're gonna drop it. What? Out here. Streets. Alright, there we go. And now we need to destroy a bunch of streets. and regain all the wood. Because I waited way too long to do that in the previous game. And this is something that people can just get onto right away. And it will get us plenty of extra wood. Where was all that? Oh, it's over here. This is all the monstrosity stuff over here. Look at this nonsense. They were on crack. Okay, come back around. Kill that one. And that one. Come down here. I don't think we need that. We'll find out later. Definitely don't need that. Alright, so... what's this? Coal thumper. I want everybody possible working there. Turn the heater on. I want everybody possible working there. Where's the gathering post? There it is. Everybody possible working there. Is there another gathering post? Everybody possible working there. Okay. It's currently chilly. And we have people who don't have homes. Why is that? Oh, because there's no street going to their house. What's this? Um... Okay. You're doing okay trying to poorly dev this new game? Oh. Yeah, we are gonna cut your leg off, Edith. Alright, we need to get at least 30 ruins dismantled. I have 34 people remaining, so that's 2 more ruins we can take out. Pause the game before we add new research. Alright, food, health, and shelter. Oh. You know... Let's get this. Now that I know that Steam hubs are really gonna be the thing, okay, that's a sawmill. This is what? A steel works. Alright, I am trying to focus down things that are close to the center of town. Alright, nobody's homeless now. Alright, let's see what we got with this.
Move! Time to get to work.
Alright, and we are going to have to make soup quick. Alright, they are going to come in with 800 coal. We need to make resource depot. Alright, there's nobody available for that right now. Let's see what happens on day 1. We made a mistake bringing those engineers. Yeah, no problem. We're about to fix that. All right. What's up? Doctor wants to talk to you about improving radical treatment. I was a field surgeon in the Boer War. I had to do a report on the Boer War. They make high school children do reports on things that they have no cultural context for at all. I didn't know any of what I needed to make that war impactful. Like, games do a much better job of getting you to care about stuff, especially when it's just like tedious bullshit you need to take care of. As a field surgeon, reduce the rate of limb loss. Yeah, give him what he needs. Alright, build another one right there. Alright, how are we doing here? Folks are gathering wood, but we're not using it. So let's... Really, game? Fuck you. Stop it. Alright. Oh, we don't have anybody collecting food. Okay. Hey, Sage. How are you? We are getting a lot of people killed. It's kind of sad. Alright, thank you. Pause the game. Okay. Food, health, and shelter. Let's get our flying hunters up. And we're gonna have to skip hothouses. You're amazing. Your lyre just arrived. Oh, yay! I have so many musicians in this chat. I love it. I love it.
Put down your tools.
Alright. This is our second attempt. What an incredible gift to learn how to play ancient instruments. Alright, we need to pull those people in to this area as soon as this is cleared out. It's crazy to me sometimes how this does not have the heater on and it's comfortable. This does have the heater on and it's barely livable. What? And keep them heated for 2 days. Yeah, the temperature's about to go down. I'm not addressing this. Sorry. It's not on my priority list. Where are the other medical posts? I can't remember where they are. We're like out here, I think. Yeah, there they are. So I have these steam hubs over here in these ruins. Where is it? This. Because, like, there's nothing out here. This is all ruins out here. Alright, it's 2 o'clock in the morning. What kind of music goes good on a lyre? Oh, look at all these people are getting so sick. Is that because they're cold? Fuck you. God, this game sometimes. I might not keep playing. I might go play more, Rain World. Where's all the housing? Okay, we don't have any steam hubs out here. We could replace... We could do this thing. Where we start replacing... Okay, well that means I need to get people working at the steel works. I forget where that was. This is an incredible challenge for my ADHD brain because there it is. Are people working at all?
Bundle up. It's getting colder.
Yeah, it's getting colder. Yeah, I might not be able to, I might not have the brain to do more of this today. Oh, I do have Care House and prosthetics available. Nice.
Listen, everyone. New law is signed. Get going. Time to earn your bread.
This is a quick and easy way to see where all of your housing is, to be fair. I was not thinking about that. Okay. You can, for the most part, play anything, especially if the lyre has more strings. Oh man, I used to be in church choirs with people who played 12 strings. That was wild. Okay, we need to start getting people, finishing up these houses so we can have workers. We have to help the child. Okay. 5 or 10, 16? Yours is 19? Wow. Alright, come on. There we go. Let's go. Let's get it done. That means we can man up these hunters' huts. Start getting food in. Alright, where were those depletions? Can we build another workshop yet? I can't stay focused in one area long enough. That's where it was, man. I kept losing track. I'm like, where the hell is this thing? Yes, we are putting the children to work. Okay. I'll just use up all the coal right away. Is there like a genre of music? Like, it's really hard to play certain things on like harpsichords and stuff like that. and have it sound decent. Does that mean I have streets that need to be dismantled? What's that? Why are you blinking? You know, but I love hearing ancient instruments used for different purposes. This is all such a mess. Alright, uh-oh, now what? One of our people has become gravely ill. Okay, well, we need to build a care house. Dang it. Tell you what. I'm dismantling that bitch right there. This game jerking me out of what I'm doing. Sir, the doctor who was trying to improve radical treatment is here. He is reporting a breakthrough. It's certainly an unorthodox method, and my learned colleagues would be appalled at the experiments. Oh my god! If you guys don't watch Dr. Mike on YouTube, he did a whole thing about the history of medical research. Like, giving people diseases to test cure. Like, what? Anyway. He's also really pretty. I expect the number of amputations during radical treatment to be halved. Okay, but we are going to research prosthesis, so don't get cozy. Where's that care house? Oh wait, I think the care house can be put out here. I think the care house doesn't need to be, super warm. Let me look again. Pause. Base heating 2. So yeah, it can be out here. Dang it, they jerked me out of what I was doing and I have no idea where I was going. Oh, I hate it. I really hate that. Alright, yeah, I probably have about 15 or 20 minutes left that my brain is gonna let me deal with this, so... But they're connected... Oh, they're not connected to streets. Okay, now you are. I need to go eat something. I made the prettiest, air fryer chickpeas. I don't want steel ruins and wooden ruins combined. Alright. Care house promise fulfilled. Hope rises. Okay, now what?
Time to rest, folks. Work's out today.
Can't see what's going on in here. Well, let's get to building. Oh, alright. Well, while everybody's on free time, we run out of food, because apparently nobody is going out overnight to get food. And our research is going super slow. Oh, because we didn't assign anybody. Oh, that's nice. I didn't know that we had that before. That you could just mouse hover over... What? Anyway. Yeah, I'm struggling to keep track of things. We have 1 hour of heating left. Oof, yeah. Wow, I don't know if my blood sugar just crashed or what. That's wild. Yeah, I ate breakfast. I mean, I had 2 eggs and half a potato. I need to go eat a bunch of fruit. Look at this. And the coal ran out. Okay, well... Yep, that's all we're gonna do. Oh, well, it's only 1 in the afternoon. I normally only eat twice a day because I sit here at my computer all day. You have this challenge with your kid as well. I think 2 eggs is sufficient. Like, a lot of times I just wrap them up in a little, flour burrito, but I struggle to pay attention from the get-go, and I don't eat a lot of sugar either, so keeping blood sugar balanced is definitely going to be like a fruit-based thing. I can't wait to see what they do with the 1886 expansion in the game. It's just, I do think this is such a pretty game. But wow, that is an attention to detail challenge for me. It is a completely different mindset when you're the one building things. Also, the computer got really, really hot. I have to check my settings on that again. That is the only game that's, maybe because the graphics are so detailed, and there's so many moving parts. But I'm glad you work with your kids, with your kid on that, because I ran into a lot of kids when I was teaching who would get into food control issues, dominantly because they were super stressed and struggling with having any sense of personal agency in their lives. So a lot of times when people don't have control over things they wish they had control over, they will unnecessarily take control over things they actually have control over. So like, I will not go to bed. I will not eat carrots. I will not do this. I will not tell you when I need to go to the bathroom. In order to just have agency. And it happens again, I discovered in home care, it happens again as people age. And as more and more of your life gets co-opted by people who are helping you, that a lot of times helpers also remove your sense of agency in your own life. Feel really called out right now. Sorry, baby. It's not bad unless it's bad for you. I mean, it can have negative effects if it's happening in ways that affect your ability to function in a way that seems healthy to you. I've seen a lot. Like I can see 60 from here, so I've had a lot of life to keep her regulated with proper meals. Yep, I also realized that because of my particular flavor of autism, that it's okay, Sage. I'm here to call you out and wrap you in nice blankets and tell you it's okay. I'm not calling you out and hitting you with a stick. I'm calling you out because we need to look at ourselves honestly, because the lies we tell ourselves are the ones we're most willing to believe, and that's what makes them so dangerous if we don't recognize that we're doing it. If you're lying to yourself about something and like, I am living on hopium and copium, and you recognize it and you can see the effects it's having, it's way less likely to become an unhealthy process. And it's just sometimes a temporary band-aid of, you know what? I'm going to have ice cream for dinner because I'm a grown-ass adult. I'm allowed to do it. Nobody can stop me. And it's going to make me feel better right now. And I really desperately need that in this moment. And, you know, if I didn't have issues with dairy, I probably would. But Monarchy, what I was going to say is realizing for myself that my particular brand of autism made it difficult for me to combine foods. Like, I have a whole thing about salads, that why I won't put things on a salad. Don't put tomatoes on a salad. Don't put olives on it. Don't put cheese. Don't put meat. Don't put things on my lettuce. Okay? Because if I spear things on my fork and somewhere between my fork and my mouth, that shit falls off, I hate it passionately. Like I stabbed those things on my fork because I wanted them. If not food, what will I have control over? Sometimes that's true. That's why I became a chef for myself. And started really cooking good. Like get that condiment pantry built up, making my own Thai peanut sauce because it's super easy. But putting those things together to nourish me and to satisfy my need for fun flavor. But yeah, putting food in my mouth that then has to be spat back out, like food that has a bone or gristle or something like that, other people don't mind. Food that falls off my serving drive me insane. Why I did not like having my spaghetti sauce on my spaghetti, because my dad made really thick, like Italian gravy kind of spaghetti sauce. You love cooking, but you hate eating. That's curious. Um, so like when I would try to get sauce on my spaghetti, I would only get the liquid. I wouldn't be able to get like the chunky bits unless I used multiple utensils, which, and it was like, well, no, I want to eat the sauce as if it's a stew, and I want to eat the
Please
noodles
save
all by
the game.
themselves. Oh, we quit the game. Grandma was not functioning well enough to manage the game. So, we're calling it. I might go play some Rain World later. Hopefully tomorrow, being the 1st of July, means that work will pick back up. If it doesn't, that means I have to take time and go look for another job. Because I can't live like this. I was so happy to get paychecks for the first time in 8 months. And then, psh, okay, nothing. Good luck. I'm like, anyway. But yeah, monarchy, that became a big deal for me of trying to get proper meals, where I realized I didn't like sandwiches because the bread would get stuck behind my front teeth. Oh, thank you so much, baby. Thank you, Sage. We all going through it, boo. That's the thing. Well, it's only 1 o'clock in the afternoon, so I can't quite engage my restful evening brain yet. But I do need to head over to the grocery store. Talking about salad makes me want some nice green lettuce. But monarchy, I'm the kind of person where charcuterie board is the whole 100%, 1000% favorite meal. Deconstruct that sandwich into little bits and let me eat the individual bits and enjoy them. So much more satisfying. So, I hope you have a good day. Yeah, kids are crazy that way. And you know, I think the challenge for a lot of us is to remember that we have to learn from them about them. It's sort of like figuring out how your dog or your cat, they're really not that different from pets. To be fair, they're just human pets. I don't mean to minimize the like, oh, it's the most precious thing on the planet. It's one of the most precious things on the planet, yup. But as far as communication and things like that, up until about the age of 9, you're dealing with instinctive behaviors. And a lot of times you got to learn from them. 11:15 at night, you're going to try to get some sleep. Good night, Sage. Sweet dreams. Yeah, I have a lot of my chat friendos are over there in Europe. Thank you. I hope you have a lovely restful sleep with pleasant dreamings. And I should be back tomorrow. We might do some Rain World tomorrow and get back into my little monk playthrough. You're doing the heavy lifting for her now until she can handle it herself. And sometimes, you know, shit, you'd be 40 years old, go back to your parents, and they're like, why are you not eating more green things or something like that, you know? Kids never get done needing their parents to help guide them through all the different leveling. It's right. I admire anybody who takes on the task of being a parent. It's hard. I loved teaching the kids, but I did not want to take them home. Like, nope. I don't want you in my house. I don't want to share my food. Um they always wanted my food because I always brought in such good. Even if it was just ramen, I would always dress it up a little bit. You know, even if it was just a sprinkle of furikake or something like that. It's just fancify something a little bit just so that I felt like I was nurturing myself. It's kind of important. But all that said, um, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday will probably be given stream days. I might end up with my new therapist on Fridays. Um, so we'll see. We'll see. And I need to, if, shit, who knows? We'll just get through today and we'll see if we get through tomorrow. And that's all we got going for us. So go take care of yourselves. Thank you for hanging out with me. I appreciate your company. I hope I was able to keep you company. And yeah, we'll just keep trying games. And games are hard, but life is harder. So if I can at least try to conquer some of the challenges in games, then, you know, that really gives you the I can do hard things badge that you can take back into the real world and do some of those hard things. You know, I have different therapeutic um gifts that I am getting from each game that I'm playing, and this one is about dealing with scarcity and too many decisions and choices that are all interlocking cogs in a wheel. And Rain World is just about you don't need to understand anything more than get food, get sleep, carry on, keep exploring. Get food, get sleep, carry on, keep exploring. Planet Crafter is all about dealing with a world of abundance and allowing creativity to take over and enjoy. Everything has a moment where it's doing um, work for me on the inside, as well as allowing me to enjoy the beautiful playgrounds that these fabulous developers keep giving us. So, all that said, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your morning, afternoon, evening, middle of the night, wherever you are in the world. I will see you when I see you, and until I do, please remember that I love you. All right. Bye. Do something kind for yourself today. Grandma said. All right. Bye.